Yes. Hello there. We'd like to welcome everybody to the City of Hermantown Planning and Zoning Commission meeting for February 15th, 2022. It's currently 7 o'clock in the evening. We'll do a roll call of members. Myself, Corey Colquist. Here. Valerie Arlette. Not here. Samuel Clark.
Here.
Beth Wensloff.
Here.
Buckley Simmons.
Here.
And Counselor Geisler.
Here.
Thank you for that. Second up this evening is an approval of the agenda for the evening. Can I get a motion, please?
Colquist with the motion.
Can we get a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Third up this evening is the approval of the minutes from the January 19th, 2022 regular meeting. Can we get a motion on that, please?
Sam Clark with the motion to approve.
Thank you for that. Can we get a second?
Winslow, second.
We appreciate that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Number 4 this evening is a public discussion. Is there anybody here to speak on anything that's not on this evening's agenda? Not hearing any, we'll move on to number 5. 5A is an application by Align Properties LLC for a preliminary and final plat of 6 lots on a 4-acre site located at the northeast intersection of Hermantown Road and Levake Road. The property is located in an R3 zoning district. Eric, what do you have for us this evening?
Great, thank you, and I apologize, I had to get something going on the back screen there. So what we have this evening, this is an application by Align Properties LLC. If you recall earlier this past year in 2021, the applicant had made an application form that was approved for a planned unit development for the construction of 3 two-family homes on an existing 4.1 acre property that was located down there at 508 at Hermantown Road. So what the applicant is now following up with, and that as was indicated in that original staff meeting, is when the time came, he would have to subdivide this property so he could either have the chance to either sell or rent these units. So now fast forward essentially about a year's time, and the applicant has come forward with this plat to break the 1 lot into 6 lots that essentially follow the dividing wall of each two-family home. So this is, it's not anything new. It's something that we've approved in the past. This is really just the land subdivision associated with the PUD that we approved last year.
Perfect. Thank you very much for that. Commission members, any questions or comments on this evening's first item?
Sam Clark, I just had a really quick question for Eric. Assuming this has happened in the past, but with property setbacks in the townhomes and splitting it along the line, how does that work going forward?
Well, at least with with two-family homes, that's a common division that we have that way. So essentially, we waive the side yard setback.
Okay.
Because traditionally, you would have anywhere from in standard R3 development, townhomes, twin homes could be 200 feet apart. So this was approved under PUD, so the units are closer together that way. So once again, this is just a standard division of the properties. Even if this was only 1 twin home on that property, you'd still see that mechanism for that. If you recall, last month's meeting, we had a two-family home that was approved up here on Levake. And that's the same thing that person will go through at a later date. Is once they have the building pinned down, they'll actually come forward with the land subdivision, just to subdivide it.
Okay.
So it's a very common occurrence.
Perfect. Thank you for that. Any other questions for Eric? Not hearing any. Does anybody have any questions for the applicant this evening? Sir, I'm assuming you're the applicant?
Yeah.
Did you have anything you'd like to say to us this evening? If you do, you need to come up and state your name and address for the record. Nothing? Okay. Commission members, any other questions or comments on 5A this evening?
Nothing.
Not hearing any. I look for a motion on 5A.
Colquist with a motion to approve agenda item 5A as stated.
We have a motion to approve. Can we get a second?
Sam Clark, I'll second the motion to approve.
We have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody against? Not hearing any. 5A passes this evening. Thank you very much.
Great. And actually, if I could, since I had to step out of the room, on the approval of minutes, could I get the first and the second on that? If you recall who those were?
Corey did the first and Sam did the second.
Great, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. 6, continuing business. I'm not seeing any this evening.
Actually, maybe I would just like to give you a quick update.
Sure.
If you recall last meeting, I spoke about 3 different zoning ordinances that staff would be working at. Right now, I've been working with city attorney as well as city administrator John Mulder on essentially a writing in of the airport zoning and how that falls into our zoning code. I have a draft into those parties right now and foresee the possibility of that coming forward to planning and zoning at a March meeting.
Very cool. Thank you for that.
There'd be a public hearing with that as well, correct?
That's correct.
Yep.
Yes, we hold a public hearing at that point, and then assuming support by P and Z, then it would go into city council.
Awesome. Number 7, any new business this evening? Not seeing any. 8, I don't see any communications as well. Number 9, commission member reports. Corey Colquist,
No report.
Samuel Clark, Beth Wenzloff,
No report.
Buckley Simmons,
No report.
and myself. I have nothing this evening. It is currently 7:07. We look for a motion to adjourn.
Simmons with a motion to adjourn.
We have a first. Can we get a second, please?
Colquist with the second.
Thank you for that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The meeting is closed this evening at 7:07 PM. Thank you very much.
Nice work. I see you didn't call on me, so that's how we got out of here at 7:07.
want you to talk all night.
Instead of 7.